Yoink! Yoink!
to the stream. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Oh my god, so many things happened. We need to talk. We need to talk because again, so many exciting things happen, and so many things happen that I'm just legitimately super thankful for, and I have no words because I don't know how to thank people. But I'm so astonished by the amount of donations you guys have been giving this past week, and I'm really excited for the things that are happening, not just
today, but also this weekend. We have a lot to talk about. And why? What did I do? What did I do? Thank you for the resubs, though, by the way. Thank you. And Anxiety 7 with the 105 stream streak. Say that 5 times fast, but you can't. Put my raptor and a jet ski on the road. A jet ski? What are you gonna do with a jet ski? You have no place to use a
jet ski. Laura, accurate. No, guys, no. I have a pond. A pond sounds really small. Anxiety. It's for anxiety. Oh my god, we're not gonna take advantage of the donors, okay? We're not gonna do that. But yes, I will be adding 1 item of Clyde so that if you guys want to support Clyde, my partner, your mod, then, you know, there's a way. He just has to find something reasonable for me to put on throne and not a whole ass car. Jesus Christ. No raptor. I mean, unless they're like Lego raptors. Oh my god, we can have like little... We could have like a whole build day. Wouldn't that be fun? Building Legos on stream. That'd be really fun, I think. Oh my god, the eggs and the parties are back. What do you mean? No. I give you this and then you're gonna what? Oh no. Thank god I don't have mute on at the same time as party anymore. Thank god for coding. Anyway, so this weekend we have a very It's not like I was saying anything important. It's fine. I knew it was coming. I didn't bait you. This weekend, speaking of donors, this weekend we are going to be holding a charity event for Gamers Outreach. You can actually use !VSS right now if you feel inclined to donate. Right now, obviously, only donate if you're financially able to do so. I don't want you guys complaining that you can't eat tomorrow because you're like, it's for the children. Take care of yourselves first. Anyway, Gamers Outreach, we are going to be, for the first time ever, hosting a D&D one-shot. And let me tell you, I am stressed. I am so stressed. I'm so extremely stressed. This is the first time I've put together something of this production level before. Like, I've done game shows, I've done huge mega collabs before, but to put on a D&D tabletop campaign, and I'm not DMing, by the way. I'm not DMing, I'm just a player, but I will be in charge of all of the back-end stuff, aka in charge of actually streaming the table. It's very stressful. I made all the teasers for the one-shot as well, and I have one that's going to be coming out on Friday that I'm really excited for you guys to see. But yeah, Saturday and Sunday are going to be our charity campaigns for Gamers Outreach at around 5 p.m. Central. It's going to involve some of the Starlight Revo members, including myself, Moki, Ace, Liliana, and Rainy. We're also going to be joined by fellow Vudler Enderafter, who is actually going to be DMing the campaign. It's a Ghibli-inspired fantasy tale. It is going to delve more in, like, darker areas of story because, I mean, number one, it's Ender. Number one, it's Ender. Number two, we're all grown-ass adults. I don't think we can keep up the charade of being whimsical and childlike for very long. But we are expecting a 3-hour-ish campaign followed by some roundtable discussion. Obviously, there's going to be some in-between outside of that to thank donors and to let you guys know what Gamers Outreach is all about. But yeah, that's happening this weekend. Again, for Saturday and Sunday, I'm fully expecting us to have to roll over into 2 days. This is originally a one-shot. Ender planned for this to be just like a 4-hour campaign, but with how many people are going to be involved, with everybody streaming their side, I don't know if we can just contain it to 1 day, especially because we have differing time zones involved. So Ender and Liliana are going to be staying up pretty damn late for the campaign. So I didn't want to, like, you know, push too hard and keep them up for too long in case things went awry. But something exciting about the campaign is that it'll be fully interactable. Every donation the day of the campaign, I have to let you guys know that, disclaimer, during the actual live event, every donation will have a reward incentive for you guys to buy into, so you guys can buff us, you guys can spawn enemies, you can become a recruitable NPC if you want to, and we have reward tiers as low as $1, which might be bad, I don't know, but it'll range from $1 to $100, and yeah, you guys will be able to affect our story, you'll be able to affect the gameplay. I mean, who knows, we might be 30 minutes into Ender's story, into his planned story, and we might die. We might TKO, who knows? Who actually knows? We'll see though. Again, considering how many people are involved and how big everyone's communities are, I am fully expecting things to just go so chaotically bad. Secret unlock Ford Raptor for party resurrection. Oh my god. You know, legitimately, Clyde sent me a link to a Ford Raptor, and I'm like, Clyde, this is like I don't remember how much it was. It was a lot of money, and I was like, I don't think Throne as a website is going to let me pocket that much money. We might get, like, I don't know, we might have police at our door being like, hey, what are you doing with $5,000 to $15,000 in your bank? I don't know. I have suggested something on Throne for Clyde. It's the best I could find. Is it little tiny raptor toys again? I'll check it. I'll see. If I know how to navigate Throne, then I will see. I do see. I mean, it is a Ford! You guys want to see what anxiety said? Hold on. By the way, you can suggest items on my throne if you guys want to. This is what anxiety just sent me. Image. There we go. It is a Ford. You can't say it's not a Ford. You can't say it's not a Raptor. It's specifically for Clyde. Love that. Clyde, are you seeing this? Clyde, this is for you. It even got the color. That's the best we could find for you for cheap. What else? What else do I have planned? So, outside of the charity campaign that's happening this weekend, next week, exactly 1 week from today, next Tuesday, June 30th, we are finally gonna have our 24-hour stream. I am planning one specific game to play, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm finally gonna get into that. It's gonna be my first playthrough, and I have been told it's actually more than 24 hours, but we'll get as far as we could get. We're finally gonna play that during my 24 hours. I'm probably gonna be in like a public Discord call for people just hop in and talk to, and just, I don't know, have them entertain the audience when I'm not here to entertain. But the idea is that I will be here for the whole 24 hours. So that'll be from the 30th to the 1st of July. Oh my god, I can't believe it's July already. But we're just gonna do it, okay? If I try to plan out like, ooh, this is what we're gonna do for my 24 hours at this exact hour, at this exact hour, at this exact hour. If I try to do that, we're not gonna do my 24 hour until it's time to do my actual marathon, which my next planned marathon is in October. Things just keep happening, so I might as well just do it. To celebrate the fact that we're doing a 24-hour, which, I don't know, hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. The reason we're doing a 24-hour, first of all, is to celebrate the fact that we hit 1K on all of my streaming platforms. We hit 1K on Twitch, we hit 1K on YouTube, and on TikTok. TikTok's been there, and I've only streamed on there once, but it counts. It counts. It counts. And so to celebrate that, we're doing a 24-hour, but we're also doing some game key giveaways on my Discord. Now, for those who have been with me long term, you guys know I don't really advertise when I do game key giveaways because I don't want to invite people just here for the game keys. I would like to give away things to people who have been here and supported and are actually active in the community. So if you guys are in my Discord, or if this is the first time you're hearing that I have a Discord, make sure to join it because I have game keys to give away. I will have up to 5 winners. The giveaway ends next week when I start my 24-hour, because you think I'm gonna hold a giveaway during my 24-hour? I won't have the brain power for that. But I have 5 winners that I'll be able to select. There is a full list there of games for you guys to choose from as well. For anyone participating in the giveaway, please make sure you have backup games because it will be first come, first serve, depending on who the bot selects. So in the order that the bot selects. So just make sure you have backup games from that list. I don't want you guys to like have one specific game in mind and then it's taken away from you. She's keeping all the Yuri keys to herself. I just know it. What Yuri? What Yuri? We're playing Yuri today. Yuri keys. Let me see. What else do I have to yap about? I don't know. The only other thing that I wanted to comment on, not really like talk about, but to comment on was, again, a big, ginormous thank you to everyone who's been donating to my throne this past week. Because of you guys, I got a Switch 2, which is ridiculous. I had the hardest time connecting it because did you guys know that on the box of instructions, they don't tell you how to take off the back panel of the Switch 2? So I spent like 5 to 10 minutes so paranoid about breaking it when all you have to do is pull it off, like legitimately pull it off. I had to watch a YouTube video for that. They don't tell you how to take off the back panel of the Switch so that you can connect the freaking charger or the HDMI cable. So I was like, oh no, I'm breaking the Switch 2. I just got it. They spent so much money on it. You just pull it. They don't tell you that in the instructions. We got a Switch 2, thanks to you guys. We also just arrived today, like literally 5 minutes ago. I also got a Stream Deck XL, which couldn't have come at a better time. I am so happy that this came right before the charity event because now I don't have to scroll through multiple pages on my small Stream Deck. It could just all be on one face. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I might set it up tonight so that I can use it for the rest of the week. Cause man, that'll be useful. That'll be so useful. I might just like pop into Discord right after my stream. I can't believe I'm already planning for after stream events. No, I have to eat first, and then I have to, you know, do stuff with the dogs. Okay, anyway, that's a later me problem. That is not a now me problem. Now me problems is that we got games to play. Not that that's a problem. Not that that's a problem, because I have one final surprise for you guys that's actually like, dude, the opportunity. Hold on. First of all, let me just start the game and then I'll show you guys, and then we'll yap about it because I'm really excited for you guys to see this. We are playing visual novels today. I am so all over the place because like my head is buzzing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yuri time. Happy Pride. Okay, let me get us in the game first, and then yeah, then we'll talk about it. Oh, my stream deck just doesn't want to work now. Okay, let's see. Hold on, are we okay? Wait, what happened? Okay, there we go. Wow, I thought I crashed. I thought everything broke. I don't, as long as it didn't, we're good. What, maybe it did? Maybe it did? Are we back? Oh my god. We is not okay, we not? Oh no! I promise it's not me. Hold on. Let me see if it's the game. Let me see if it's the game. Let me, well, there's no, like, it's a visual novel. There isn't gonna be any... Like, where is my cursor? There isn't gonna be any FPS. Where's my cursor? Somebody get my cursor back! Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait, okay, I can see my cursor on OBS. But I can't see it in the game, which is bizarre. I can see Talewarden, you're moving. Okay. Let me go back to the... Here, hold on. Let me go back to here. Refreshing fixed me. Okay, good. Because I was gonna say, if things are breaking, it's not me. Bitrate looks good on both ends for me. Don't make me panic. Don't make me panic. I can see cursor. Okay, good. Because if I don't have the cursor on, I won't be able to see where I'm going. So I'm gonna leave cursor on for OBS and for stream. Because I legitimately cannot see it in the game. It's fine. We deal with scuff out here. Anyway, one of the things that I want to make sure to test today, by the way, for OBS specifically, are stream categories. I haven't been changing categories because we've been experiencing like more than a ridiculous amount that's acceptable, more than an acceptable level of crashes every time I change my category. Now I have refreshed the webhook as per instructed. I knew there was something weird with the handshakes, but I didn't exactly know what. So I did like disconnect and reconnect my Twitch. And so we're gonna see if I can actually change categories again. So we're gonna switch to Talewarden. And hopefully this doesn't crash us. Done. Okay. Hi, JC! Thank you for linking it. For those watching on Twitch, the game link will be pinned to the top of the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, it will be in the description below as usual. Now, one of the things I'm really excited about and excited to show you guys is the fact that one of the developers behind this game, for Bucket Hat Cat, for Talewarden, actually approached me via email, via business email, and was like, hey, if you want to play our game, we can offer you a commission. And I was like, what? you can what? You can what? I have never had a developer tell that or say that to me. And so, you damn right I got a commission from them. And you know what I got? A new PNG! So now we have a PNG made in their style, perfectly set for this game. I'm gonna make myself bigger a little bit. I did disable all of the model redeems for today, just so that I can make sure to show this off, because what the fuck? Hat on hat, right? It's so ridiculous. girl, Your Honor. Anyway, we have a new Fuki tuber. I'm probably, and I don't know if the dev is here or listening, if they allow, if they give permission, I will make this a permanent PNG Fugi redeem on my channel, because it's so stinking cute. Anyway, we are playing Talewarden today. For those who don't know what this game is, don't worry, I don't know what it's about either. We're gonna go to the Steam store page and we're gonna read all about it. Let's go ahead and do that. Talewarden is a Weird West adventure visual novel. Restore time on a planet where the sun never sets as you explore locations, talk, romance, and bond with your companions. Find the source of the voice in your head and discover why you fell here and from different... Well, hold on. And discover why you all fell here from different worlds. The release date for this game is Q2 of 2027. So not even this year. It was developed and published by Bucket Hat Cat. And let's go ahead and scroll down for disclosures. We do have a mature content description here. Talewarden includes flashing images, inappropriate language, minor descriptions of harm and death, implications about suicide and toxic relationships. The story also covers some dark themes and mentions partial nudity. Partial? Does it also show partial nudity? I'm asking for everybody here. The people need to know. They knew what would appeal to you. They really did. They were like, VTuber? Well, I got you. Let's go ahead and start a new game. The game, by the way, is exclusive full screen, I'm noticing. Because it keeps, like, blacking out when I click in. This is a demo. I got it. Asking for a friend. It's me. I'm the friend. Does every existence have a purpose? Does creation have a purpose? Do you have one? Oh my god, we're getting so real now. ... They're kind of disappointed in us. They're kind of disappointed in us, not gonna lie. We want to create. We want our story to exist. Will you exist for us, Talewarden? I could be whatever you want me to be. You are falling. Oh, for you? A moment ago, you were in a different place. Your home, your room. But now something is dragging you down. We are. Damn, you guys kind of heavy. Then, there's darkness. Also, I love how the little chat box look like little ticket stubs. Love that. You wake up gasping for air as something floods your mouth. It's dark and cold, and there's pain. But when the liquid floods your vision, the need to fight it, some instinct smolders in you. It takes ages, or seconds. You're not sure anymore. You jerk not to drown and expect more pain. But when you get up, it's gone. By the way, I hope the volume is okay. I didn't ask this earlier, but I hope it's okay. It's very low, it's very minimal. There is some sound right now, but before that it was just the big kaboom. You cautiously survey your surroundings. The fear grips you so tightly that you can only dwell on one thought. What is happening? You look at your reflection, distorted by ripples. You remember. Oh, thank you for that big-ass hand, Draco. What do we remember? Your name is... Oh my god, can we fit it? No, we can't! No. Men Gaming. Men Gaming. We should address you by... let's go they, them. I go by she, her, but we're called Men Gaming. So they, them. Game audio could be brought up. Okay, let me do that. Let me let you guys hear everything. Let me bring it up some more, actually, because it's quite it's very quiet. Actually, hold on. Let me check the settings if I can adjust the volume. I can. Music up. Sound probably should stay there. We'll bring it up. If you suffer, you suffer. Return. What's going on? Where am I? Damn, cowgirl shark. Oh no. Yippee-ki-yay and whatever. Where's my corn? Buy a corn pizza. Yeah, we ain't changing. For those who are just tuning in, this PNG tuber was made specifically from the devs of this game. So I'm really thankful, and I look so freaking cute. So
thank you, Bucket Hat Cat. Everybody thank Bucket Hat Cat. Oh. You consider calling for help. Silence reigns here as if this place— No, you can't do this! Not being thankful! Being grateful! I'm cute as hell! Yeehaw, whatever! Also, don't party time right now. There's no
party time to be— Dang it. The preemptive party called in the party. What else did cowboys say? I don't know. There's only room in this town for one of us. Or something like that, right? Looks like small and party time is a cue of it. Yeah! You know why, JC? Because shenanigans! I remember the shenanigans of O2. I don't know why I said O2. I was not streaming in O2. Where were you during the shenanigans of O2? Because I was not here. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Yeah. Exactly what Clyde said. Anyway, you consider calling for help. I have considered and I have been denied help, if that's any indicator. Silence reigns here as if this place lay at the bottom of a forgotten chest. Interrupting this tranquility seems unwise. You hear that? It's unwise to party. There's a snake in my boot! Do I decide to eat snake? You decide to— I'm gonna scream because it won't be heard anyway. Hello? That's not screaming. That's not screaming. Can someone help me? Should you call again? Maybe you should climb and look around. You wait for something to happen. You're not even sure what exactly. This world is deaf to your presence. For now. Yeah, I wonder why with all the eggs and the parties. You push yourself to climb. You're greeted by a hostile desert, drenched in weary sunset. It's an alien world. Sorry, what is that word? A dispirious world. Somebody Google that. What does dispirious mean? I've never seen that word in my life. Instinct whispers to you that you are not welcome here. And it's right. I spit in the face of dispirious. A dark band of thunderclouds connect the sand and the sky. They curl up with unnatural grace and speed, forming a confined shape as if they're sealed in a glass case. Do you guys see animals when you look at clouds? Do you try to look for animals? Do you see anything else in the clouds? Like aliens, perhaps? If you do, you should probably consider taking a video of it and then not losing the video file. It's archaic for cruel. Oh. The storm seems to be approaching you, dispidiously. You can't tell how far away the mountains are, but you fear you wouldn't reach them until the storm reaches you. Besides, you might not be the only one considering the mountains as shelter. Your last resort would be to hide in a nearby building, but without a roof, it's not very tempting. I've seen Twister. I've seen how bad things can go. pale roots are sticking out from under the sand like the spines of underwater creatures, hard and dry, pockmarked like corals. Despidious adjective, spiteful, malevolent, cruel. I hate clouds right now. I got rained on today and got soaked. I have been soaked in Texas more times than I can count because of just flash storms. I hate it. I hate it. It comes out of nowhere. Oh no, I can't see where my cursor is because it's behind my model. As you stand in the desert, you feel an inexplicable pressure. It's fear. How could it not be? But partially, it's a peculiar sense of being observed. Please send rain. Take my rain and my humidity, please. There is no wind and the air is odorless. Your ears ring from the uninterrupted silence of nothingness. Soon, the wind rises and the first thunder rumbles in the distance. The storm is getting closer. But the storms don't move so fast across the sky. At least, not in your world. I'm telling you, aliens in those clouds. Should you hide? There's nothing around that can shield you from the storm. The best thing to do is hide in the crater and wait it out. But what if a lightning strikes while you're knee-deep in that liquid? As if mocking you, lightning cuts the sky. You'll risk your chances with the crater. Why does it look more full than before? When you listen to the sound of approaching thunder, a new sound catches your attention. The muffled shouts and the rustle of sand. Something else is coming for you. You twitch as two riders appear on the edge of the crater. Their mounts are barely visible in the cloud of dust. One figure is holding a crossbow. The other is tilting their head and inspecting the bottom of the crater, as if looking for something. When they see you, they smile in surprise. They both jump off their mounts. We heard you cry, even from afar. Silly, silly. Something else could have answered you. Good thing it was just us. We helped the lost, and the new. And you've already drawn the attention of the storm. We'd better hurry now. The rider gives a nod to his companion. They untie something attached to their saddle. Then they drag it along the sand with one hand, while aiming at you with the other. Do you know what's going on here? Where am I? The rider examines you in silence. Then he smiles. You're on a planet called Notoria. I'm where? There'll be a time for your questions soon. You can call me Ghost, and this is Lima. Lima what? This world is indifferent to courtesies, the more reason to keep them. So, what's your name? They're nice so far. Introduce yourself. My name's Ben Gaming. Robot arm? Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, there are robotics here. And they're in charge of the crossbow. Of course they are. Them Autobot, those auto aims. Those aim bots. There we go. I got there in the end. My name's Ben Gaming. Lima raises their crossbow, slightly. Their watchful stare makes you anxious. You feel like vermin caught in a cage you've entered by yourself. Ghost nods, then points to Lima's crossbow as if by boredom. You can hide it for now. Lima glances at him, but follows the order. Ghost gracefully runs down the crater wall, with his hands tucked behind his back. He stops in front of you, studying your attire. He looks to be in his 20s, yet he wears an expression meant for someone older. He exudes doubtless confidence. I like your jacket, we kind of match. A necklace with a mirror pendant hangs around his neck. In its reflection, something shifts, an image that doesn't belong there. But the scene changes quickly, revealing your face. Ooh, you know what that reminds me of? The Dorian Gray paintings. But also Harry Potter. Also the paintings from Harry Potter. He nods quickly at Lima and shifts from foot to foot. Despite his smile, he glances uneasily at his companion, then at the sky. Ooh! It's like an alien robotic face. Very pretty, very cute. Lima slides down after him, with a device tucked under their arm. The ease and efficiency with which they move suggests they've done this before. Their jaw is replaced by metal implant, and their eyes are not human nor animal, but are in fact two sparkling lenses. They look at you, not blinking once. Who are you two? We're the residents. Well, we once fell here just as you did, many, many sunsets ago. Here. Which is where? Bless you, Juju. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys heard my dog sneezing. Here, nowhere, everywhere. As I said, we call this place Notoria, and we'll protect you from it, for now. I remember falling. Am I dead? No, you're very much alive. You cheated death. Cheated? I don't understand. You will soon. We have a few moments to chat now. Weren't you saying that we alerted the sentient thundercloud? We should leave. Also, their horses don't look like horses very much. They look like llamas. What if they're alien llamas? Why is everything an alien? I saw those roots on the surface too. What are they? A keen eye. They resemble roots, so that's what they call them. However, no one knows exactly what they are or what they grow from. They cover most of Notoria. How come they weren't destroyed by my fall? They're completely intact. Notoria has many secrets. Perhaps you'll have the opportunity to discover them in the near future. Did I really crash here by a comet? Are you asking because you don't remember falling, or because you don't believe it's real? Both. All I remember is something pulling me out of my chair, then the ringing in my ears, and the ground coming at me. Really, really fast. Do we also get a horse? No, of course not. We're gonna ride with our pals, with our brand new pals. Also, where is your arm at, buddy? And now we're standing here. Lima saw you fall from the observation tower. Your comet, if you will. We came as quickly as we could. So, it's real? Ghost gives you a sympathetic smile. So what you're telling me is you didn't actually hear my scream. It's more sad than pitying, which makes it seem sincere. You wrap your arms around yourself more tightly. It's been a long time since someone new has fallen. I'm glad. Are you? Why would you be glad about it? Do people not procreate on this planet? Inspect the suspicious liquid. Lima gently lowers the device into the liquid. They remove a syringe-like object from it as its weight causes it to sink to the bottom. Wait, what device? Their arm? Oh, a lantern! A flexible black tube links the syringe to the device, and as Lima pulls the liquid, the canteen gradually fills with a shimmering goo. Ugh, is it thick and viscous too? What are you doing? Gathering special resources. Those resources had almost drowned you a moment ago. Now, however, there's no trace of the liquid on your body or clothes, as if it had been absorbed immediately. You lean over and dip your hand. The liquid flows down your finger. Somehow, it's both pristine and thick as honey. Ugh. Anyone had thick water before? I don't think I would like it. I think I would vomit as soon as it entered my mouth. What is this thing? I know it's made specifically for medical purposes, but I don't think I could do it. Leave it. It won't affect you for now. When you lift your fingers, the liquid has completely soaked into your skin. Lima ignores you. The ghost, and Ghost looks up to the sky. They have no intention of answering you. Dude, I absorbed it immediately? I am hydrated. You've yeed your last haw. Hi, Bo. Okay. Oh, goodness. Here it is. Canteen's full. Do we have another? No. I don't travel with more than just one nowadays. I mean, what for? Shit. If only she hadn't showed up. We could return here later. One canteen won't be enough. I don't know whether to give her like a robotic voice or not. Has to be. Ghost leans over and pours the liquid into a small bottle he kept in his coat. Dude, is this the only thing they consume, I wonder? Men Gaming, we must hurry now, so allow me to make you an offer. You can go with us, or... you can go with us and we'll keep you safe. Or you can stay here and see what the fate has to offer. I dare say that would be brave of you. Lightning strikes in the distance. The mounts on the edge of the crater lift their hands and wail. It's almost a human cry. She's coming. He offers you his hand. She? An alien she? In the sentient thundercloud? Maybe I should stay here. She seems dangerous. She seems like she has a lot of power. Should we stay in the crater or go with them? I'm gonna put this up for vote. How do I start a poll? Poll. Accept. We should go with them. We should wait for the aliens. Sounds like a lot of red flags, and damn do I love red. Okay, alright. Yeah, I don't know how to start a poll. I only have, hold on, I don't even have polls on my dashboard. Just kidding, I do. I just can't read. New poll. Accept. Accept. Stay. I don't know how to spell either. Go where? Oh my god! Thank you. Thank you, bots. Wait, what do you mean accept or no with a... No, hold on. Oh, okay. I thought you put like 4 options on there. I was gonna say. Okay, should we go? Should we stay? Should we stay for a thundercloud alien? What if she's a god? We can appeal to a goddess, okay? This is my argument. We can appeal to a goddess, or we can go to a town community, probably, where they apparently do not procreate. Who would you rather go and romance? A goddess in the thunderclouds, or some people? Some people. They're probably really important people. We could be friends with them. But I was just saying, in the interest of romancing, who would you rather romance? I said that for way too long. How long did you set it for? Okay, listen. What other arguments do we have? We know that Ghost helps people, right? Ghost and Lima help people. How many people have they helped so far? It's been a long time since they've helped anyone. That could mean that nobody else has fallen. I think they said that, actually. Or they killed him. Do you want me to be murdered? Do you think we could be murdered in this story? I don't know. Probably not. What if they're cannibals? Also, why are they drinking this liquid? It seems to just auto-inject itself into us. I don't know. Anyway. Poll's over. We're staying in crater, probably. Most likely, unless someone comes in the last 2 seconds. Stay in crater. You disobeyed, Ghost. Ghost will remember this. You see a strange recognition in Ghost's smile. Good luck. Dude, they booked it so quickly. Ghost and Lima make their way up to the surface. Lima attaches the canteen to the saddle, and after a while, They ride away. Something tells me that they came here mostly for the comet juice and not for me. As the storm rumbles on, the thunder reverberates through the crater, causing small ripples to form on the liquid. The ground quivers as if it's about to split open. Maybe we shouldn't be next to the liquid because would thunder be attracted more towards liquid than ground? I'm thinking about Pokemon typings here. I don't think we should be anywhere near this liquid. You squeeze into one of the grooves in the crater wall. Oh my god, we're Junji Itoing this. Dirt and pebbles fall on your head. This hole was made for me. On the surface, you saw some ruins. Maybe it'd be better to hide in there. We don't know enough about the liquid. This is true. This is also true. As thunder rumbles nearby, you push yourself to climb. Sand stings your face, but you squint and focus on the desert. We also don't know if the rain from this thundercloud is like poisonous or acidic, or if it acts like normal water. We know nothing about this place. The storm catches up with you, roaring with rage. You can almost make out words in its wail. Rather than rain, soft feathers drift down around you as clouds cover the sky. Drink it! I mean, there's only one way to find out if the rain's dangerous, you know? You run toward the building, but just before you reach the cracked wall, the lightning strikes the house and stuns you. You bend down, covering your ears. I mean, lightning doesn't strike twice! Keep going towards the house that's now just in shambles, probably on fire. The wind pulls and ragdolls you around ruthlessly. Just before everything goes black, familiar yellow lenses track you among the clouds. Yellow lenses. Did our wish come true? Can you hear us? Oh god, what was that? I did not like that. That was all up in my right ear. You wake up when warm air blows into your nostrils. You open your eyes. One mount leans its head over you, caressing your cheek. Don't look Zaris? Don't look Zaris in the eye. They came back for us! Ah, yes. The flubbering saliva of their mounts in my nostrils. You hear Ghost's voice, and you rub your eyes. Despite his warning, you couldn't resist. We like that about you. They like us. This random narrator likes us, you guys. Whoa! Dude, that looks sick. It's like a nightmare, but like not black. And not completely skeletal. Actually, I don't know if I would want to ride that. It looks very bony. The mounts seem emaciated to the extreme. It also looks like it could jump me. This thing was next to my ears? This is what was there? You know, but to be fair, it doesn't look like they would slobber all over us, though. It doesn't look like they have slobber. They look very magical and mystical. Look at their pupils. It's pretty. I do like the color. I love the color. The mounts seem emaciated to the extreme. Their bones push against their unnaturally smooth and shiny skin, like the belly of a dead fish. Ugh. Do they feel like a dead fish too? They have horse-like muzzles. However, their lips are slightly wider, and their teeth are dog-like sharp. They look at you wisely. You almost expect them to speak. No, don't smile at me! Don't do that! Are we romancing the mounts? Is that what's happening? Are you talking to us telepathically? Under your gaze, they step towards you, taking your interest as a challenge. They both bare their teeth. Their grimace unnervingly reminds you of a smile. I told you not to look them in the eye. They get restless. And then just backs away into the corner, shadows and all. What happened? We were watching you from a short distance. Lima made a bet that you wouldn't make it. How much did they win? You heard Lima scoff. And, well, they almost won the bet. You're trapped within 4 walls, with a single window next to a pocket door. Someone is watching you from the other side of the glass. The air here is musty, and the smell of metal makes you nauseous. The metal door behind you shudders. It's not the sound of nearby thunder, but of many fists banging on the metal. Yet the door remains closed, with only the latch trembling with each subsequent strike. Subsequent strike? It's the storm. She's trying to come inside, but she won't succeed. She'll get bored soon and leave. That's the storm? The storm of many arms? Doesn't sound like she's... When you try to stand up, a sudden pain pierces your leg. Oh no! We're handicapped! Careful now, you just fainted. And you haven't even lost that much blood. Does this happen to you often? What, being trapped in a thunderstorm with many arms? No. Careful, the storm's got hands, and I need them. I need a hand. You look down at the spot where it hurts. Your pant leg is cut. The long slit mirrors the one on your skin. Blood stains your pants and seeps into the ground. Please, don't panic. Okay, panic. They don't react. Run a simplified admission procedure. But, Sheriff, they're still bleeding. Now. Lima's voice is cold and mechanical. They lean over you, and one of their lenses turns red. A focused beam of light runs over your body. DNA scan reveals they're human. No weapons, no implants. What is the name of your home planet or world? I'm from Earth. Do you have any possessions with you? Why are you asking? Probably just the clothes on my back. It's a part of the procedure. Lama ensures that no one who enters the town poses a threat to our people. If you don't cooperate, I'll have to search you myself, even in this state. Do. Please do. Fine. I don't have anything with me. How can you contribute to Cradle Town? I can procreate. Is that a plus? Is that an addition? Will that bring me into your town? You can only focus on the pain. You feel the sand sticking to your wound. The only response Lima gets from you is a grumble through your teeth. Hi, Flame! Can you fight? Do you have any powers? Any particular skills? I can scream! I'm really good at screaming. I have many witnesses, they can attest. Powers? I don't have any powers. I'm just average, a normal person. What were you doing before the fall? I don't know, probably studying, probably driving a car, probably walking in the path of Truck-kun. Every town needs a jester. This is true! I can entertain the masses. I started the computer. I wanted to play. Are you a scientist? Technician? Worse, I'm a content creator. Can you control technology or weave data? Weave? No, I just wanted to turn on a video game. What purpose? Just for fun? I turned on the video game because I wanted to play. A moment later, I woke up in the desert. No, falls. We were falling. Oh my god, my memory is better than hers. Lima and Ghost exchange confused glances. Sorry, then theirs. I forgot that we gave ourselves they, them pronouns. Lima and Ghost exchange confused glances. Take me to a doctor, help me, damn it. I can make you, oh my god. I can make you a pretty dance, but I need a healthy leg for that. Funny. The silence that falls is piercingly cold. I don't think they want a jester in their town. Please? Ghost reaches under his coat. You notice a silver badge hooked onto his belt, right next to the holstered revolver. I approve the admission. Ghost wants the jester. So soon? But Jacomir has to perform the second test. We'll continue the procedure later. Ghost ignores them and hands you a small bottle that he's filled with the shimmering liquid back at the crater. Pretty. It's kind of cracked, ain't it? Right here, in the corner. How is it holding it? Also, that's really cool. That's a nice plug. It's a gem. Pour it onto your wound. It'll help. You're in too much pain, you take the bottle. Just take it. We know now that this guy's the sheriff. You can't tell if his words are genuine or if it's a trap. The pain makes the choice for you. Without even rolling up your pant leg, you grab the bottle and pour the liquid over the wound. When the bottle's empty, Ghost takes it and hides it in his coat. Hope you're doing good, trying to chillax at the moment. Oh, we are chillaxing out here too. I am doing good though. I hope you are too, Flame. Flame, once again, biggest sponsor of the stream of this week, honestly. I just got my stream deck today, right before stream, and I'm so excited to use it. Thank you again, Flame. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it came at the best time because our charity stream is happening this weekend, and so I can't wait to use it. Hell yeah, hell yeah! We love Flame out here! Anyway, it will not heal otherwise. You blink a few times. Your nerves are stunned as much as you are. Your wound has sealed. When you stand up, the pain disappears as if it were never there. What? How is this possible? Lima and Ghost exchanged amused glances. Rookie. You only survived the fall because this liquid began regenerating you the moment you hit the surface. We call it Nixa. So it's underground? Not quite. Whenever someone falls, the crater fills with it. Just enough to save someone's life. We did dig for it, but we never found the source. I told you, they only came for the liquid. Why are they not bringing, like, entire trucks, then? Why is Lima's excuse, like, what's the point of bringing more than one container? Like, what the fuck? This is valuable! It's our most valuable commodity. What did I just say? And the only natural remedy whose effects you've just seen. We use it as currency in medicine, but each resident of our town can only request the amount of Nixa they're entitled to. Who makes these rules? You will receive your share once you have proven yourself useful, and only if we decide to keep you. How long does that Nixa stick around, too, by the way? It's kind of like baby liquid now that you think about it. Like, it's kind of like, that's the uterus. That was my placenta popped. Then why did you give it to me now? I disgusted myself with that visual, with that example. I shouldn't have said anything. I request your first Switch game be a Kirby game. I love Kirby. I'm taking recommendations because there are a million Kirby titles. Take it as credit to trust. Dude, I used that entire vial. You should probably go get more. We help those who need help. If they abide by our laws, we welcome them here and reward them for their work. And where exactly are we? Cradletown. Safest place there is. Lightning strikes at the door, and the sound echoes throughout the room. Even Ghost and Lima step back, and the mounts shriek. Are we in the safest place on Earth? Because how far did you take me, exactly? Because from the crater, we saw no town. All we saw was that shabby-ass house. So what will happen to me now? So now I'm your prisoner? Thanks for the unusual welcome. That's just the kind of fun I'm into. What'll happen now? You'll stay in our town until we resume the admission procedure. We'll provide you with every comfort. Oh, so I'm a VIP guest. Now I'm awaited inside. Please follow us. I'll take you to the ship. Kirby Air Riders racing games. Feels like Burnout 3, but with RP. I am a sucker for a racing. I have been looking for a good racing game. Okay, I'll put that on my list. Ship? What about a temporary quarter? I want to keep this one close. He wants us to dance for him. You know that's what got him. You know that's what got us in his good graces. Lima grabs Zahir's reins, and they both head toward the entrance by the window. Dude! What is this? The door opens with a beep. You follow them in silence. Oh, that's just the worker. I got scared for nothing. Ooh, how pretty. They look like little artichokes. You walk through the tunnel. Ghost sets the pathway ahead of you. Wait, Ghost sets the pathway ahead of you while Lima watches your back. The mounts follow you calmly. The walls are uneven, as if the tunnel has been dug up and sculpted by hand. Several floral bulbs, which have been hung using a string, illuminate your path. You raise your hand to touch them. I wouldn't do that. They can swallow your fingers. I have no survival instinct. Touch anyway. You quickly slide your finger over the flower so that it cannot retaliate for your rudeness, but the flower seems dead. You glance mistrustfully at Lima. Their lenses flash in response. Boo! Ahead of you, another door emerges from the darkness. Ghost unlocks it with a door control panel, and it slides open. Hi, Zeffy! Bye, Zeffy! Okay, I make food real quick. Someone clip the kissing scenes, please. Someone clip the partial nudity. Before you, Cradletown stands. The air is thick with the warm, comforting scent of wood, blended with a subtle sweetness that's hard to pin down. Strings of lamps stretch between buildings, illuminating the townsfolk sitting on their porches. Dude, this looks really cozy! We're mole people now! A few of them turn their gaze to you. Lenses flash and pupils widen. Some twist their necks at unnatural angles to get a better look. This way. Ghost leads you toward a narrow alley. He walks quickly, not bothering to hide his haste. Lima says their goodbyes and leaves, taking the mounts. Yeah, it looks really cozy here. It looks really small, mind you, but it looks really cozy. I like the lighting. You stroll down the littered street. Discarded cans and crumpled papers strewn across the ground. The writing on the papers resemble magical runes. You can't decipher it. Do you think any of them go back up top, like outside at all, or do you think they all stay here? As you walk by a dimly lit porch, a couple sitting in rocking chairs notices you. One of them is missing a nose. Oh! And a small indentation on their face emits a puff of smoke. Oh! Hey, Sheriff. Found a salvation yet? It takes time. Yeah, so does the waiting. Yo, who's that? The other person leans in. Their skin is a deep shade of blue and is covered with tiny scales. They have fins for ears. Surprise blossoms on their face at the sight of you, and their cheeks blush a warm lavender color. Do not concern yourself with us. Residents immediately look away and indulge in whispers. As I said before, it's been a long time since anyone new arrived. You're sure to catch a few glimpses. As you follow Ghost through the labyrinthine streets, your eyes dart around the houses that line the way. At times, you catch sight of someone's eyes watching you from a window, but they disappear as soon as you look closer. You're not humans? Some residents are, like you and me, but others aren't. Are you disturbed by people who are different from you? Of course not. Yes, I am. No, I'm just surprised. I never believed in aliens. Okay, I would have gone with this, but I 100% believe in aliens. I'm gonna say it anyway, because of course not sounds really defensive. Like, of course not. I'm not. Like, no. No, I'm not surprised. Sorry, I'm just surprised. Aliens? Guess you could describe us like this, yeah. Have you all fallen here from different worlds? Yeah, this is our isekai now. Yes, we did. Tomorrow we'll finish the admission procedure. I'll introduce you to the townsfolk and show you around. You could introduce me to the townsfolk now? Hello? Okay, they don't trust us yet. It makes sense. Don't listen to me. Why not now? I just finished saying men gaming. Pay attention. Now I have other duties to attend to. Here we are. In a cabin, right next to you. Oh, sheriff's court. Wait, we're staying at your place? You leave the tangle of alleys onto the starship. It seems as if the starship collided head-on with the mountain, while some of its walls have been patched up with metal scraps. The cockpit's completely destroyed. Speaking of aliens... Also, look! The same purple crystals are used for lights, too. It leans against the wall in a slight curve, unfit for any use other than accommodation. Is this a real starship? Did someone crash it here? How lovely to see someone startled by our town. Yes, the ship has fallen here with one of the residents. Town's creator, to be precise. Now it's home to me and my subordinates. If you ever need to visit a clinic, it's in the building on the right. There's a passageway that runs directly through the ship and leads right to it. So you do have a doctor here. Not only Nixa. We have a healer. She treats minor injuries. However, for more severe wounds or sudden injuries like the one on your leg, we turn to Nixa. Sounds like you're addicted. Ooh, do you think Nixa has addictive properties? You approach the starship. Ghost clicks something on the panel next to the pocket door, which, after a moment, slides open. Do you think this town is a cult? Ghost leads you into a corridor, illuminated by fluorescent lights at the ceiling. He gestures for you to proceed, and as you do so, something flashes at the end of the hall. Man, they gotta stop flashing me! A mirror on slightly crooked legs with a golden frame. A crack spreads across the mirror like a scar, cutting your reflection in half. Why would anyone put it there? Your cabin's on the right. The sound of accelerated footsteps interrupts him. Someone is running through the corridor toward you. Ghost! It's the woman. She... Oh no. Take me to her. Before running away without any explanation, he reaches under his coat, his hands slightly shaking. Men gaming, I'll meet you in your cabin later. Take my journal and study town's map. Don't wander anywhere. They run down the corridor and turn left to the clinic. You acquired a journal. It tracks mysteries and character information you gather and all items you found. To open the journal, click on the icon in the upper right corner. Is there a button? Because listen, I can't see my cursor. And so the less I have to move it around, the better. Hold on, can I tab? Can I J? Can I anything? Uh-oh. This was made in, Hold on. This was made in what again? In Ren'Py? In Ren'Py?
Self-voicing enabled.
Don't self-voice! I'm so sorry! Also, I may have crashed OBS. Hold on, I'll be right back. I did this to myself because I full screened it and Windows screened it. So, hold on, give me 2 seconds. Back, and I'm really small again. Hold on. Let's remedy that. There we go. How big was I earlier? I don't know. We're this big now. Welcome back, everybody who crashed with me. Welcome in to anyone just tuning in. We're still in the middle of our first demo for the day, Talewarden, and we've just been given a journal. I'm not gonna press any more buttons anymore because I crashed it the last time, and we're here now. We're in the sheriff's quarters, probably. Let's go to our room now. You're left alone. Fluorescent lights buzz quietly above your head, and you stare at your crooked reflection. More and more questions form in your head. Let me just, let me also refresh everything before I continue. Because imagine I wasn't actually streaming. Imagine I started in OBS and none of the streams are actually going through. By the way, if you're interested in this game, on Twitch, I do have the game currently pinned to the top of the channel. And for YouTube, I have it in the description below. So this is Talewarden so far. Before you fell, you switched on a game you played many times before. Everything else is a blur. What happened back there? Did someone do this to you? You ponder the faint memory of someone's voice as you were falling. I'm telling you, it's that horse, it's that mount. It's that Zahir. As you stand quietly, a creeping sensation starts to take over once again. You tense up at the feeling of someone staring at you, perceiving you. Maybe it's your reflection, or maybe someone is peering at you from their room. You shiver. Oh, to be perceived! With Ghost gone, you can either comply and stay in your cabin, or disobey him and explore Cradletown. There, you might learn more about Notoria and its residents, and perhaps even about Ghost himself. If you're able to explore the area, the journal with a map will automatically display. From there, you can select the destination you wish to travel to. We wonder what you'll discover. Understood. Okay. Yeah, it's not a big town. It probably could be big. I have no sense of direction. I'll probably still get lost. Even though these look like very straightforward, like squares. Okay. Want to explore? Of course we want to explore. Time to go to the saloon. You push the swinging doors open. You imagine the stares you'll receive as soon as you walk in, just like in the movies. However, the noise and bustle help you slip into the bar unnoticed. Yeah, we got a bunch of drunkards out here. They're not gonna know there's a new person in here. Heavy cigar smoke scratches your throat as you move through the crowd. The smell here is not only of smoke, but also of something soapy. Some tables are covered with cards and glasses filled with a white, clear liquid that looks like diluted milk. The liquor shelf seems mostly empty. You stop by the bar. There's a lot of wanted posters over here. Skulls. So many skulls. Oh, I didn't even notice the skulls. I have no survivability. I have no survival instinct. Oh, there's a lot of dead things in here. Y'all hunters? Y'all bounty hunters? Large enough to curl up inside or thinner than a thimble. Some have multiple eye sockets. Some have horns and rows of sharp teeth that could cage you easily. You don't want to know what they belong to or why they ended up here. There are even more of them on the wall near the bar. Old-fashioned mirrors, similar to the one you saw on the starship, hang between them. I wonder what the mirrors are all about. Do you think it's like a... I know like the Chinese have this old superstition with like Zen mirrors, but you're supposed to put them on like your front door or like on any entrance. You're supposed to put that on top of the door so that if any evil spirit comes, it gets trapped in the mirror instead of entering your house. Kind of like a dream catcher. I wonder what's up with these mirrors, though. Under the skulls hang a notice board pinned with handwritten messages and posters. Yes, those notorious wanted posters. There are a lot of wanted posters. All the drawn faces seem to mock you, and there are a lot of them. This is the way. You look at the ones with the highest reward quoted in Nixa milliliters. A condition is to bring them alive. That's not true. This one says wanted dead. Oh my god, look at their designs! The Shepherd of Misfortunes, the Storm Sailor, the Poet of Cradletown, The faceless music. Oh, hold on. You can't see the faceless musician. Hold on. Dude, I think out of all these designs, the faceless musician is my favorite. She's like a porcelain statue that's been broken. She looks really cool. They are faceless, yeah. I mean, she's still got an eyeball. Is she truly faceless? Ooh, unless she's like a face snatcher. That would be creepy. I still really love her design. Followed by the shepherd, because, like, look at her. She's gorgeous. And then Storm Sailor, and then Robot. Because what am I gonna do with a robot, okay? Alright, let's go next. They look beautiful. They are faceless. They were, and then you moved. True. True. It's all my fault. A shepherdess with a mantle over her shoulders. A woman adorned with jewelry and peculiar tattoos on her neck. I did not even see those tattoos. They look like hands that are grabbing her neck. Oh my god. That is sick. What if she's cursed? Oh my god, I'm coming up with my own headcanon right now. What if she's cursed and, like, those hands are actually trying to strangle her? Like, what if that's a silhouette of a beast that's trying to kill her for real? Oh my god, she might be moving up in my list, in my tier list. Simply because of my headcanon. What else do we have? A robot covered in moss with one broken eye. And a man with large, thick scars as if his face was chopped in half. Oh, you're a man! That's okay, I still really like you. For some reason in my head, they're all female except for the robot. Who's just robot. Can I help you? It's Clyde! A bartender wipes a glass. His beady, shining eyes focus intently on you. As you stare back at him, he snorts with amusement. He's even got tattoos like Clyde! I mean, this one looks like a parasite, I'm not gonna lie, but the rest of it, he's got a beetle right here. Beetle, and then clouds, and then, like, rings with teeth. And then spider. He really likes bugs. He really likes bugs. Oh, hi, Clyde! Hi, Clyde, what do you need? Looks respectfully. Hi, Clyde. You stare at him a little too long. Did you say something? The bartender breathes heavily through his nostrils, displaying his annoyance. I'm Bell. I see you're a newcomer. The word of the new comet has not yet reached me. Did you get an expedited admission procedure or something? Uh-oh, they're all asking about the procedure. Also, he's got very human hands, and I'm very unsettled by that. I guess so? The storm caught up to us, and the sheriff was busy. Great. Then they won't send an expedition to gather more Nixa. She'll bury your crater with sand or scatter Nixa around like raindrops. Did you see how much they collected? 1 canteen? What, so little? They said they weren't prepared. This is what happens when we don't get Clyde his Ford, you know? Should have been. Doesn't matter, it's not your problem. Are you even allowed here? Sheriff permitted you to wander only by yourself? He didn't. I should go back. As for me, you can stay. I don't care. Oh, we can ask about everything now. Let's ask about the town. It's a town. You're in it. I don't know what else to tell you. It's lasted longer than any other town on Notoria that I know of. That's because it got good rules. The sheriff doesn't hesitate to kick anyone out who causes problems. It's me. Hello, I'm Problem. It's a good way to prevent overpopulation. So they do procreate here! There's also plenty of work here. I mean, procreate, but also, like, allow people in. I'm gonna go with the procreating. There's also plenty of work here, which keeps people busy. On Atoria, there aren't many things to do. You can either work in a town or commune, or live as a solvagant. Google that, or independent traveler, and be at the mercy of the desert. I chose Cradle Town. What can you do in here? You can go entertain yourself, look for a job on notice boards, hell, you can even stand on the main street and sing. Yeah, let's busk. Some folks do that just out of boredom. I can dance! Every resident is either entertaining others or creating something. Any novelty gets an applause. Man, they really did not need a jester in this town. And if Ghost allows you to stay, you can volunteer for expeditions. At least that was the case until recently. Ghost suspended all expeditions some time ago. I wonder if we'll actually, be able to do, management stuff in the town. I don't think so, but that'd be cool. Let's ask about you, Bell Bell. That's me. How long have you been here? No idea. It's been so long that I barely remember my home world. But there was no sand. Here there's lots of it. Gets everywhere. Since the sheriff's old squad found me, I haven't surfaced once because of the sand. Oh, so he stayed down here forever. He's an actual mole person. What do you do here all day? I mean, looks like he works. Like everyone else, I try to stay sane. Liquor helps. And besides that, I visit my partners. Partners, plural? Clyde, we have to talk. So you never surface? We're just gonna, we're not even gonna glance back. We're not gonna revisit that topic with the partners, plural. You never surface. We're just moving on. Solivagant. So DC coming out here with every pronunciation. A solitary wanderer. Oh, okay. We're learning a lot of new terms. No. Too much sand and monsters. Sorry, monsters? We only know about Thundercloud. These are trophies brought by hunters from expeditions. You just keep them. You just keep the dead. They bring you skulls. No, I harvest skulls from what they bring me. You give the bartender a look of mild horror, mixed with disgust. It forces him to elaborate. I'm sorry, are you, using the brains in their skull for a special kind of soup? Or, what are you doing with the heads? Clyde with the polygamy. That's a little hobby of mine, and I have a creative soul. Are you feeding it to your partners? About the sheriff. What of him? I don't know. Doesn't he seem a little young? Everyone thought so too. No one took him seriously. When the founder of Cradletown announced that he wanted to grant Ghost authority, many opposed the idea by submitting their candidacy. One sunset before the founder made a decision, Ghost revealed the secrets of every candidate, things no one should have known, which humiliated them in the eyes of everyone. Oh, how did he figure that out? Is Ghost... Because we know he has, that reflective pendant. Is Ghost traveling through the mirrors? Or telepathic? That should have been my first thought. He promised that no one would be harmed or suffer injustice under his protection. Clyde! Hi! You're polygamous in this game. You have multiple partners and you feed them brains. Is my headcanon. Not the partners part, just the brains part.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's you.
What?
You're a bartender.
Why does he have a tattoo on his arm like I do?
He's exactly like you.
No, he's not.
He stood here with a look of disbelief as I was describing his character. No, you have multiple partners, he said.
Got bit.
You got bit. There's a lot of bugs. I did too. Right here. We're matching. That's not gonna help.
Put Afterbite on.
I know. It's gone now.
Yeah, the Afterbite works.
Yeah, because it's been raining and humid over here, there's so many bugs out, and I'm fresh meat. I get eaten everywhere. I get bitten everywhere.
So does that guy? So does he have a Ford Raptor?
Maybe one of his partners is a raptor.
Oh my god.
We don't know. They all got isekai'd here.
Hey.
Bye, Clyde. 1000% the same. Exact replica. Exactly. Let's see. He promised that no one would be harmed or suffer injustice under his protection. He knew that the law couldn't just be bureaucracy, and he won. Till this sunset, he did keep his word. Till this sunset. Oh, is it me? Am I the problem? Whenever trouble starts, he shows up right away with Lima and Jocko. Jocko? Jaco? Jocko sounds better. And they quickly settle the matter. But the bartender leans close in and whispers, covering his snout with a handkerchief. He promised that he'd find a way back home. But that promise has aged like milk. Many believe that he says he's still looking for a way just to keep his badge. He promised everyone a way back home? I can see him promising, like, 1 or 2 people, but everybody? Like, if I'm just thinking in terms of video game logic, you open a portal to one world or the other. It's not one portal takes y'all. Oh my god, is that Clyde? Yes, this is Clyde! And he has multiple partners and he eats brains! I think I'll be going. Be careful. If you wander around, you're gonna cause quite a stir. Everyone saw the sheriff and Lima leave in a hurry. Once they realize you're the reason why, you'll be their biggest attraction. Symbol of hope, even. Hope for what? For change. No one talks about it out loud, because Ghost has the means to hear everything. But people whisper about the need for change, and the bartender listens. Recently, Ghost hasn't made any effort to send us back home. In fact, he's become even more avoidant since that wanderer arrived in town. Ooh, there's another wanderer! A solivagant, one might say. Who was it? Oh my god, I was right! He was a solivagant. Came here to trade. But instead of following the proper procedure, he came to my saloon and caused trouble. Oh my god, I came to the saloon exactly. I'm walking in the solivagant's footsteps. He has multiple partners, including a raptor. This is true and canonical. Had to refresh. I'm sorry. I crashed. That's my fault. Because I was pressing buttons on my keyboard. Anyway, he said that he was kicked out of his village for a crime that he claimed he didn't commit. But there was guilt in his eyes. Then Ghost came for him. Kicked him out of town. After that, the sheriff started leaving his office less and less. He was constantly busy and suspended the expeditions. No one knows why. Ooh, was he like a truth sayer? Was the chaos he was brewing, did it have some inkling of truth in it? I don't know what that guy did, okay? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you prove to be better than the Wanderer. If so, the saloon's open all sunset. Expedition 33? No. We would be at least 333 at this point. Okay, so do minotaurs have fur or body hair? Like, he's got tattoos that scream skin and armor, which also screams skin, but on his face, that's fur. So, my brain hurts. Also, human hands! Human hands, people! Look at that! Large biceps, human hands! Long, slender hands! Yeah, this for sure has to be fur, right? Because it's all over his face. You can see the little markings over here. And then this is very clearly, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as say human, but he's got a mane. Clyde's got a mane for sure. And then right here, look at this chest hair. That's a manly man right there. That's how you know. And then he shaved the hair on his arm because he needed these tattoos. Fur and hair and chest hair. His eyes are bovine. And his horns too. I really like all the accessories they got. He really likes bugs too. I wonder why. Always looking at the chest. Just like the Dawn. Also, what do you think he's got under this? Do you think he's got, sorry, context. Do you think he's got, like, human-like legs or hooves? I'm not talking about his crotch area. I'm talking about his legs. Do you think he's got a tail? Wait, he does have a tail. It's really hard to see. He's got a tail, though. It looks very naked. It doesn't look like there's fur on it. You guys can just barely see it. It looks like he's got the tail of a mole rat. No pants? No, he's got pants! See, now, I was trying not to think about that. No, we're talking about his legs, okay? His little feetsies. You think they're hooves? I think they should be hooves. If they're human feet, I'll be so disturbed. His tail, though. It's very naked. Like, that is skin. That is skin texture. That is same color as arm. Anyway, we're moving on. All sunset? Yep. Actually, if you're so eager to explore, you could check the schedule at the expedition's HQ for me. I want to know if anything's changed. Oh my god, we're actually joining expedition. Okay. Thanks, kiddo. Bartender never leaves the saloon. Unless you gotta go join your partners. Also, he's extremely tall for this bar. Like, he's towering over this thing. That is crotch height. He could just smack it down. Like, plop. We're not gonna... Anyway, you decide to head out. But as you turn to leave, you catch a glimpse of movement in one of the mirrors. You thought you saw the silhouette of a man. But when you quickly search for a reflection, you see no one. Okay, that can't be Ghost, because he's handling, like, an emergency right now. That can't be Ghost wandering through the mirrors. do we clip that? No, we're moving on. I just backspaced so many things I wanted to say. Others see you. You see that? You hear that? They see you, you sickos. Someone even invites you to a table when you walk through the saloon door. Sorry, I gotta go. I have a side quest. Clyde has given me a side quest. You recall Ghost's command to stay in the starship. Despite Ghost's young appearance, he exudes an air of authority that's hard to ignore. And you consider coming back. The feeling that you're breaking some unspecific law haunts you. Yeah, especially because we know he's the sheriff now. And my immediate thought was like, yeah, we're gonna go explore. But maybe exploring the town a little longer won't cause any harm. Okay. Where do we find expedition information? Is it back at the ship? Maybe. I don't know. There's no place that says specifically expedition. I wasn't paying attention. I can't click these things either. Zero hesitation, Char ran for the bar. This is true and factual. Listen. They didn't know that I was a newcomer, okay? They were all in their own thing. They were playing cards. I don't know what kind of cards. They were drinking stuff. They were smoking. They didn't care about me, little old me. Also, we learned that they are regularly busking in town, so they didn't really need a jester to dance and sing for them. They already do that enough on their own. Is that a rocket ship on the map? Yeah. So apparently one of the residents, the founder of the town, landed here in a spaceship. Let's go back to the cabin. Wait, no. Where would it be? I don't know. Market? Maybe market. Clyde sent us on a mission, and we have to do it. We have to fulfill it for our mans. I don't think there's an expedition board here. A little longer walk couldn't hurt anybody. Ghosts can wait. Yeah, we're not gonna cause trouble. Us? No. You walk up to the row of stalls and look at the laid out trinkets. We can't even afford anything here. What are we doing at the market? Space Cowboys in space! Isekai edition! Mole Rat edition! Because we're basically mole people. We're underground. Petite bottles filled with suspicious boiling liquids that promise to alter mood and thoughts. Handmade weapons, jewelry, prostheses, and implants with coupons redeemable at the nearby mechanic. You pass a food stand. I was gonna say stall. You pass a food stand. The food looks rather overcooked, and it's hard to tell whether what skewered on wooden sticks was once a root or a rodent. Ugh. The smell of spices and burnt oil irritates your stomach. Hunger strikes quickly. You hope someone will give you a meal soon. Ooh, your hair looks like cotton candy. Also, your face looks like glass, kinda. Like the way it's punched? I don't know. One merchant notices your interest and waves at you. A light symbol scars their face in a tree cross-section pattern. It's also on their wrist right here. Tree-shaped. They respond favorably to your glance. They pick up a pair of boots and say they're perfect for running away from a sand weaver, whatever that means. They try to sell them to you enthusiastically. What am I doing at this market? They have earrings on their cowboy hat. You politely refuse, explaining you have nothing in exchange. You look at other things they have on display. Hey, where'd you get all this stuff from? Especially because it doesn't seem like anybody else goes to the surface. All my goods are from the last expedition. Did you know the hunters found an abandoned backpack? There was so much stuff in it, these boots included. I'm telling you, you won't find such boots anywhere else. They've been checked by the sheriff, of course. I sell nothing dangerous. Hunters? Expeditions? Do you know where the expedition board is? Well, yes. Expeditioners who hunt for goods. Anyway, I gotta go. So what's it gonna be? Would you like a patch of bulk flour smeared with terry saliva? It won't heal big wounds, but it's good for small cuts. We have to manage somehow since they cut our Nixa rations, right? Or some jewelry. Everyone likes jewelry here. I can see that. Everyone is accessorized up the wazoo. It's quite pretty. It sure is. I could take that hoodie from you. Doesn't suit you. Nor the color, neither the texture. Excuse me, I picked these clothes out myself. I'll do you a big favor by taking it from you. What do you say? Hoodie for a bracelet? Ooh, do we want the bracelet? Ooh. Extraction shooter crossover? The magic's in them. Or some kind of flesh-eating disease. Ooh. A hoodie for a bracelet. Part of me is like, I don't know anything here. She could be scamming me, and this crystal she's giving me is like the equivalent of just a bead, a random ass bead. At the same time, do you think they would scam people at this town where it's like it's very enclosed? I want a pretty bracelet. A hoodie for a bracelet sounds like a shit trade. She talked shit about my hoodie too. It doesn't suit you? The color, neither the texture? I picked this out myself! You can keep your shit! I might need it later. You're lost. We might, with the trouble we're causing, we might just be kicked out of this town and have to survive the elements outside. Yeah, well, your 10-gallon hat only holds 7. Oh, how about... They lean closer to you and add in a whisper. Raw Munu root, huh? I assure you, this delivery is extremely strong. Much stronger than that diluted liquor Bellbelsa. Oh my god, she has drugs! But I still don't have anything for exchange. Do you still want this hoodie? Hold on, do you still want this hoodie? I'll take the bracelet and the Mununu. Let's see. Then maybe you could go to the saloon, and bring me my glasses. I left them there last sunset. If you do this, I'll give you a sample of Munu. I might even add hot gossip to it for free. Sure, yeah. Well, we're just agreeing? Splendid. Dude, she dilutes that. What is that? It's not dilute. Dilute is like for liquid. But like she cuts that drug for sure. Like it's not as potent. Splendid. A sample? You just don't be giving out samples like that, especially if you're whispering it to people. Once again, you get the feeling of being watched, as if someone or something was standing right behind you. No, Ghost is following us around. Let's go back to the cabin, because if there's gonna be expedition information, it's gotta be where the sheriff is, right? It's gotta be. I would trade for her hat, to be honest. What? Something wrong with my little teeny tiny hat? You trying to say something? Are you sure? Going to the cabin? Oh! We do want the free sample. I guess they were at the clinic, weren't they? Main Street? I know she wants her glasses from the saloon, but we gotta go back to the saloon after the expedition thing. So maybe Main Street. Maybe it's like at the front of the town. The expedition board. Oh yeah, it's right here! Expeditions. Empty alleys lead you to the main street. You whisper, "It's high noon," and raise your invisible guns. Coincidentally, a tumbleweed rolls across the street. Dude, I hate ever since peak, I hate tumbleweeds. They hurt, and they're really strong. This is obviously no indicator. There's no flack on real tumbleweeds that ain't shit. They ain't shit. But video game tumbleweeds suck. Notices of missing items and job offers are posted on the board. Someone even announced a request to clear their haunted blood. Another person wanted to organize an evening of poetry. Only 2 people signed up. When you walk up to the board, you also see wanted posters you saw at the saloon. There's also an expedition schedule, pinned to it by a nail. A big red line crosses out all the dates. Contact Lima if it's urgent, it says at the bottom. I keep wanting to say Lima Bean. Look at buildings. As you glance at the sign and the buildings, tattoo animations spell undoing and repairing magic. Oh, that's the name of the building, sorry. As you stroll, you pass by a large repair shop. You glance inside at the pieces displayed in the front window. They all seem like things of fiction. You find a stable that shelters a small group of Zahirs, tucked away behind the bustling main street. The mounts quietly face the wall, as if drawn to something within the stone. What's this guy doing over here? He's looking at something. He's got a little screen in his hand. The stale scent of dry hay hangs in the air, emphasizing the unsettling absence of food and water in the trough. Zahirs remain quiet, gazing in one direction only. I mean, we don't want to look at their eyes, though. That's what we were told. That's what we were instructed. The stone walls are patched by mismatched materials, a kaleidoscope of scrapes and metal and wood pieced together haphazardly. The fortified walls hold the town in a stranglehold. Beneath the patches, the rock is sharp, and the grooves... I missed it. I accidentally clicked. History. And the grooves resemble those on the crater walls carved by your comet. Thanks, history. Go back. Many of the patches are reinforced by a framework whose legs encircle the town like the rungs of a protective cradle. This place seems safe, looked upon, observed. Look at the townsfolk. Some townsfolk are busy trading goods, while others sit around barrels chatting, playing cards, or watching twitching hologram images on small portable monitors. I knew he was watching something! Or ethereal smoke-like figures moving in someone's palm. Ooh. Their own private show, huh? There's a low hum in the air. Some of the residents are lifting objects around them without using their hands. You don't know if it's magic or technology. Here, they're intertwined. A private show? Yeah, deeply private. They couldn't be more different from each other. Yet you notice one thing they all have in common. Their faces reflect the same weariness and a strange indifference. Something in their eyes ages them. Perhaps the seclusion of this isolated place. Yeah, it would suck to live underground forever and not go back to the surface or not go back home. They're all just waiting to go back home. Most of them wear cowboy hats. Newcomer? It's been so long. Uh-oh. We gotta go. Another human? Oh, we gotta go. Leave. Skedaddle. People's interest grows with repeated rumor of your presence, but no one welcomes you directly. You walk away to avoid their stares. Okay, well, we gotta go back to the saloon now. Touch base with Clyde. You wonder if Ghost has already noticed your absence. Your silly anxiety persists, even though you were only gone for a short while. Maybe you should get back soon. You return and see Bell still wiping the glass. What do you need? Okay, well, let me tell you about the expedition first. Expeditions are still cancelled. Ugh. Figures. I'm running low on supplies, you know. People will get angry with this soon enough. Never mind. I'll give you this for trouble. What? The bartender grabs something from under the counter that looks like a cluster of berries. The fruits are semi-transparent with a little darker orb inside. Ew, I don't want that. It looks like it's gonna pop. They look like little baby sacks. Glassberries. No one really likes them, but I heard they taste sweet to humans. Yeah, I can smell that you are one. But don't try eating it like that. I don't want you to throw up on your first sunset. Squish it so that only the inside's left. Then you can eat it. Okay. Thank you. You think the cowboys here ride the centaurs, or do they get horses for that? I think the centaurs would beat you. I think they would kick you or something. You found a gift! You can view gifts in your... Oh my god, we can give this to the sheriff to get back in his good graces because we kind of just left when he told us to go in our room. They're sweet to humans. We know that the sheriff's a human. Okay, we can give it to our companions later. Sure thing, kiddo. What do you need? I need to ask about the glasses now, because I need drugs. The pink-haired merchant wants her glasses back? Good. I wasn't gonna leave my saloon just to return them. Here. Ooh, these are cool glasses. They got a gradient. What do you need? Nothing. I'm out of here. He wags his tail in response. Your fleshy mole rat tail? Okay, mark it. Return. Okay. Do you have them? Yeah. Here. Yes! That was not me. That was... Okay. The merchant takes the glasses and wipes them. So, I promised you gossip, didn't I? They wave at you to come closer to their stall. I went to the higher-ups to resubmit the request to demolish the theater. I mean, who needs it anyway? We need more space to expand the market, that's what I said, but they dismissed me, just like that. They told me that the sheriff had postponed all requests for another week, yet he had already dismissed me 3 times in the past month. Want to know my opinion? Not really. They put on their glasses and lean for something hidden under their stall. I think he grew even more bitter after the shooting incident. Do tell. Shooting incident? Oh, you know, when he allegedly shot one of his old crew. They hand you something small. shaped like a snail's shell, a root of some kind. Oh, it really does look like a snail. Is this the Nunu? The Manunu? You, I'm not gonna eat that right now. You won't eat it. Its smell is sour and potent, like fermented apples. What is this? Yeah, what is this? Okay, it is the Munu. It's raw Munu root, town's favorite. How come you don't know this? I do, I just forgot. It is edible, right? Well, yes, but you have to cook it first. The merchant squints their eyes and looks at your face for the first time with glasses on. We gotta go! Wait a minute. You're not from around here. You don't want your presence to cause any gossip that reaches Ghost's ears, so you decide to run away. Sorry, I need to go. Yeah, let's go. Are you sure? I'm sure. We've overstayed our hey. Hi. Oh, it's Lima. The voice rings right next to your ear, followed immediately by the buzzing of mechanisms. You turn around abruptly. It's Lima. I just, I wanted to explore. They say nothing. Only now do you notice that they aren't even breathing. Their lenses continue to rotate, but Lima doesn't move. Hi, Bean! Can you see me? I can. So could half of the town. Humans always seek new experiences, constantly needing to feel something. You must feel very small when you aren't experiencing things. I'm glad I'm beyond that now. Come with me before the sheriff finds you. I don't have the energy for his nonsense this sunset. Okay, I was going back anyway. Go to your cabin now. Okay. I was going there anyway! You find your cabin, ready to rest. The door next to you opens slightly. Why are you umming? Don't do that. Something stirs in the darkness. It mumbles. You freeze and listen. A clap. Then a sharp snap, as if something's being ripped apart. Ugh, I don't like all this. You open the door to your cabin. I don't like all that. You've completed the first half of Act 1. After the events in Act 1, you'll be sent to the surface to find the notorious Riders of the Night. They'll be your companions throughout the game. We're gonna be, what is that? What is that word? Raiders! We're gonna be bad guys! We're gonna be wanted! Everything that we've ever wanted. It was just to be wanted. Now we'll introduce the campfire, a major mechanic that begins in Act 2. For this demo, conversations have been shortened. Understood. Oh my god, look at him! Also, who is she the she that everyone is so scared about? Is she the one that's in the thunderclouds, do you think? Outlaws! There you go, thank you, Vol. We're outlaws! Man, Lima must have really hated our guts. Holy shit. Hover over the character you want to talk to. You can talk to all of them or skip the campfire altogether by clicking on the fire. Engaging with conversations will increase your affection, which will have a big impact on your story. She's got hooves, look! Clyde the bartender definitely has to have hooves. Will you join the Riders of the Night, or will you rest? No, I gotta talk to people. They're my number one. Finch? I am so disgustingly straight. I was attracted to Finch's design, didn't even know that it was a he. I was like, oh my god, you're my number one. Followed by the shepherd. But her design, because she has like little hand silhouette things that looks like they're trying to like strangle her. I don't know if she's cursed or if she just chose that tattoo design, but that looks sick as fuck. They're kind of tied. These two in my tier list. The women have to take second place. During Pride. As you approach, you hear music. Let's just pretend that this is a woman, that this is female. Finch sits near the poet and plays the guitar, using his finely sculpted fingernails, shaping the melody into a characteristic, sharp sound. One string is broken and curled up like a serpent. Straight filled on Pride Month. Damn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I mean, look how cool the sculpture is, the broken face and everything, and the moss growing in between. As you approach, he stiffs and puts down the guitar. When he gets up, he stumbles over it. Oh my god, and he's a klutz. No wonder he's so broken. We can fix him. You guys, we can fix him physically. You wouldn't think a statue could reflect embarrassment in such detail. Finch tilts his head so that his hair covers his face and sinks into his poncho. You can't fix him. Why not? I can find clay somewhere, probably. I'd like to talk to you. He got little hands. Finch nods bashfully and pulls out his notebook. He can't talk because he got no mouth. Before approaching you, he caresses the poet's shoulder as if to say goodbye. They're so intimate, but also they can't talk. Finch hands you his notebook gently. He adjusts his hair, appearing as if all he wanted was to disappear beneath his hood. Well, I don't have any... Hold on. Since we kind of time skip, let's see if there's anything in our inventory, actually. Collectibles. We have our apparently really ugly hoodie. I was trying to look at gifts, though. We have a harmonica! So that's a new item. We got these two on our own, but the harmonica is new. I can't click it, though. I can't click it. Like, it would be nice if we got information about the glassberries. Because we know... Because Clyde told us. We know that the glassberries are only sweet for humans, right? So it'd be nice to see those stats. And Munu Root... Oh, and about glassberries, we also have to squish it. We have to squish it to eat it. Munu Roots, they have to be cooked. I think that's the only information we got about it. And it's a drug, and everyone's addicted to it. And then harmonica is harmonica. That's all we know about that. Well, we don't want to give him a harmonica because he can't blow into it. That'd be really bad. Can you tell me something about yourself? Ask about the world he's from. Nothing appears on paper for a while. Finch escapes with a look and just shakes his head. Finch does not want to talk about... Oh, sorry, we're not as intimate yet. That was too intimate of a question. What about your music? What about my music? You don't like it? I can stop playing at campfires if it bothers you. Wait, hold on. Where is your voice coming from? It's not that. I just want to know what it means to you. Oh, I just use it to weigh less. I found this guitar in the surface once and it became my voice. Way less. When people see me, they mostly assume that I'm tough and cold. I'm not. I'm delicate. And through music, I can express it. And when I first played for Cradle Townsfolk, I felt that others saw my nature. Saw real me beyond this rock. What was it? That song you played for them. It was a simple love song. I remember it from my past. Can you play it now? Now? For you? No, I don't know you, and I can't play it now anyway. We could tease him. Why are you shy? Have you ever heard of indie rock? I'm not gonna ask that. We're not gonna play puns out here for this shy and delicate man. Shame, but I do really like what you play by the fire. Oh, you mean it? It's so weird to be perceived by a stranger after all this time. Yeah, I get the feeling. To be perceived is so difficult. But it's also inspiring. I prefer heavy metal. Not with this man around! We gotta fix him, Bull! Sorry, I should have thanked you. I don't really do well with compliments. I'm also assuming that, he's writing all of this in his notepad. This man talks a lot. He's got so many words. His notebook. How does your notebook work? The words appear on the page at a leisurely pace, arranged in a connected sequence. These are my thoughts. Oh my god, his notebook is magical! The notebook has been bewitched by a certain scroll speller. Sorry, you probably don't know who a scroll speller is. Well, it's not very interesting, anyway. All your thoughts go here? Do you think if he was, like, visualizing something, it would draw itself out, too? Just asking for a friend. Oh, no, that would be quite embarrassing. Only what I want appears here. And that's it. Finch hands you his notebook gently. Okay, well, I will let you rest now, because I can't, in good conscience, hand you a harmonica. When silence falls between you, it gets uncomfortable rather quickly. Finch brushes the sand with his shoe, and after a brief uncertainty, he reaches out for his notebook, nods, and strides back to the campfire. Okay, I gotta know, are you Thundercloud Lady? Talk to Daedra. Look at her little feetsies! Daedra sits before their tent, Zohan and the poet in front of them, keeping their distance. I don't think they want us to approach. Oh, hello. Oh, all of you are coming. Okay. Oh my god, he's got a little bird in him. He's so mothering. Don't worry, kiddo. It's nothing. Of course, it's just a book. After all, books happen to get torn apart all the time. It's just that this particular one was important. Very important. And what happened? Oh, the kids are fighting here. The poet found Daedra and Finch's tent. They were tearing pages out of his book. What? That's mean! Why would you do that, Daedra? And I say that nothing happened. The kid just ripped out a few pages and ate them. She looks really happy about that, too. Look at the sparkles around her. If this ain't the Thundercloud alien monster, I don't know who is. Oh, yes, they do that sometimes. Was that book important? We just finished learning about Finch's notebook, hello? Oh, no, it's ancient history. Come on, Mr. Poet. We'll write a poem with a twig in the sand and you'll feel much better. When they leave, Daedra pats the ground right next to them and waits for you to sit. While they're looking ahead at the campfire, their other pair of irises is pointed at you. What do you mean, other pair? I mean, does she actually have two different eyes? That's creepy. That's creepy. I thought maybe that was just like the shimmer of the eyeball, you know? No, they're not. Confirmed. Dead, forgotten. Okay. Okay, I regret. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go now. What a sweet old lady. So about the writers. What do you think of them? Remorse, desperation, ennui, longing. Are you talking about someone specific? What do you think about me? Not know. Paper. I don't have any paper right now. Paper! Great. Boundatoria! Old. Very old. Kept satisfied. But more hungry now. Why? The planet's hungry? Partially. It tries, but fails. It dries out. Everyone tried, but failed. They dry out too. Can you explain it more, please? Incomplete sentences? Try to use simple words for me. That wasn't simple enough. Daedra wrinkles her forehead and begins to wriggle. They want to explain. They want you to understand. Their eyes shift. Their mandibles twitch. Mandibles plural. Daedra, I'm sorry. I won't nag you again, okay? Why don't we find a scroll speller for Daedra so that everything that they're thinking of just goes onto notebook? Well, why don't we do that? Need paper now. You don't have anything else to talk about. Goodbye, Daedra. Let's follow up. Let's follow up with Zohan. Zohan sits on the ground, her legs stretched out in front of her, her dress folded up. You notice that both of her legs are hooved, but one of them is a metal prosthesis with prosthetic with tiny mechanisms attached to the side. Oh, you can just barely see it here past the fire. Yeah, this one's mechanical. A single branch snaps and sends sparks flying in all directions. Dude, they get into a lot of trouble, don't they? They didn't have Nixa available to them. We could have had a prosthetic. Shit. Every single spark seems to find its way to Zohan, and they bounce off her prosthesis. I don't think that's right. I think it's supposed to be prosthetic. She jumps up, because isn't prosthesis plural? Multiple? She jumps up, precariously shaking off her dress and bumping into you in the process. Oh? What brings you to me? I wanted to talk. Lucky me. What's up? Dude, I love her eyes. I love you. Her voice carries. She looks so cute. Also, I love the little highlights. Look, we match. This girl was made for me. Her voice carries a subtle hook, leaving you to question whether her smirk reflects sincerity or hints of sarcasm. Do you like music? I don't know. Tell me about yourself. Stood. Ask about. She predicts the future? Well, hold on. Let's talk about fashion first of all. We match. Did you notice that? I made it in my homeland. The yarn I use is made from the fur of my pet. Oh. That's kind of weird. Oh, and the strings sewn into our tents are made from the same yarn. From your pet? How much does your pet shed? Or is it pets plural? You can sew? Kinda. I can sew and craft some things on kinda level. At least I did when it was fun. Now it's not fun. It's meh now. I don't have any inspiration. Besides, what would I do with another teddy bear made from old shoes? I can't take it with me unless it's useful, and my art was never useful. Anyway, my mantle's ethically gathered and vegan. I'm vegan too, you know. I wouldn't wear animal skin. No, you just wear fur. That she meticulously collects, apparently. You don't mess with the Zohan. Yeah, let's not. She's very meticulous. And she can sew sometimes, kinda. It looks cute! It does look cute, though. Zohan approves. I know! It's Notoria's latest trend. About predicting the future. Maybe with that one approval, she's intimate enough to talk about her world. I heard that you can predict the future. How come you didn't predict that you'll meet me? It doesn't work like that. Wait, who? Alright, Ghost told you that. I don't predict the future. I can only predict the possibilities. So you can predict the possibilities with the dice? Are they magical? No, far from it. They're unlucky. Oh, that's not good. Also, Ghost is familiar with us, so we didn't get kicked out. This is probably his expedition, but then why were they wanted? Why were they on the board? Because we saw them on the board, surely. In my world, I once snuck into the town to see a play. I loved it. In fact, I loved it so much that I leaned too hard on the railing and broke it. I stole that broken railing and ran away. Later, I made dice from it, so no. No magic, only bad luck. Or good luck. Depends on how you look at it. And that's all you have to know. I mean, seems like she sees it as bad luck. Zolan does not want to talk about this now. Okay, fine. Don't talk about it. What about the world you're from? Are you going to talk about that? Because, like, you got one approval? My world? What a heavy topic. I'm from a small mountain village. If someone ever named my world, the tale of it didn't reach us. What was it like there? Peaceful? Boring? I mean, she meticulously, like, handcrafted these from the fur of her pets. Yeah, I would imagine it's kind of boring. Sorry, but like... Ooh, on-theme PNG. Yeah, hi, Takio! Yeah, demos are fun so far. This is our first one for the day, and the PNG was actually made by the dev behind the game, so really cool opportunity to get that done. Really fun game so far. I really love the character designs a lot. They're all so fun. I'm an Or, a shepherdess from a clan that raises ooms for wool. Or an oom. Do you know what a sheep is? I do. Then imagine a sheep almost 2 meters tall, with a long snout and funny fur. That's what ooms are. Oh, they can sing. Sheep don't do that, right? So, in conclusion, this got boring. Though the singing was nice. And you? Where are you from? I'm from Earth. Is it peaceful there? Far from it. Don't wonder. You don't have ooms. Come to think of it, I do remember little from those days. Just a few events. The important ones, you know? The moments in between are almost as if they didn't exist at all. Her voice carries a subtle hook, leaving you to question whether her smirk reflects... Oh, wait, no, I read that. Okay, we're just gonna skip now. I mean, she talked about music and singing, but it sounds like she likes other people singing more than she would want a harmonica, you know? Fun, that's sweet. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah! I hope you have a good day planned today. We slayed this conversation. Welcome to the herd. Welcome to the herd. She's a shepherdess. She's ready to herd me. Talk to Battis. Battis the baddie. Battis takes a drag from her cigar, playing with her lighter. Okay, oh, she would probably like a harmonica. She already blows into something. Oh wait, no, you're not supposed to blow into a cigar. You're supposed to suck, and then blow, and then blow. Okay, yeah, I'm giving you the harmonica. Oh, but like maybe the robot wants her. No, the robot doesn't have a mouth. But he talks. No, he doesn't have a mouth. I was gonna say he's a very mothering person because of the little bird. But what is he gonna do with a harmonica? Battis takes a drag from her cigar, playing with her lighter. Gazing at the smoke, she stirs it lazily with her cigar. It twists and curls, forming a silhouette within the tendrils. I do really appreciate how, like, descriptive the scenes are, too, because I'm not someone who can visualize. But, like, this, I can kind of see. Though she seems to be in her mid-20s, the weight of passing days has left a visible mark of exhaustion in her eyes. A faint grimace that frequently appears in the corners of her mouth suggests a deep weariness to which she seems accustomed. Dude, her tattoo looks fucking cool. I really hope, and this is my headcanon only, like, I think she's cursed, and this is like an evil spirit or entity or something trying to strangle her. If it's just a tattoo, then I mean, I guess, okay. Also, it's everywhere. She has hands everywhere. Oh my god, are you the alien? Are you the goddess in the sky? She has a lot of moon stuff. I just realized. Are you the moon thundercloud goddess with the hands, with the billion hands? It could be her. It could be her. How many birds she killed for all those feathers? She could be killing the birds in her thundercloud, you know? Maybe she's Thundercloud Lady. Still, her eyes dart around sharply, constantly searching, constantly watchful. Battis extinguishes her cigar against the sole of her shoe and stands in front of you. You can tell she's cool because she does that instead of dropping it on the ground and then smushing it. She did it on her shoe. She's a baddie. Whatever is that you want. I'd like to talk to you. Let's hear it. I have something for you. Do you want a harmonica? Each character may receive 1 gift per conversation. Gifts can increase or decrease affection level. We can't fuck this up. We can't fuck this up. Oh, really? You know I love gifts. What do you have? Okay. I was hard tunneling on harmonica. But do you think she would want a glass bear? Do you think she has a sweet tooth? Do you think she wants drugs? She has a cigar. She wouldn't want more drugs, right? I was kind of hard tunneling on harmonica a little bit there. Now I'm second guessing it. Oh no, I don't know I'm gonna give harmonica. I feel like Poet, because he has his guitar already. No, Finch has guitar, but he can't play harmonica. And then Poet seems like you would make me look at harmonica. It's either Glassberries or harmonica for me. Fuck it, I'm hard tunneling, I'm hard focusing on harmonica. Are you sure you want to give that gift? No, but yes. Dude with the guitar ain't gonna— I know he doesn't have a mouth! A harmonica? I've always wanted to compete with Finch. Now I finally have the chance. I knew she's a blower! She loves to blow! Finch is special. He chooses music that suits his listeners' moods and plays it like a god. However, he's so skilled that he doesn't face any challenges. And you want to be that challenge? You can play this? No, but that won't stop me. I'll use my powers to use this instrument. What are your powers? Tell me about yourself. Oh my god, her tattoos. Yes, tell me the story behind your body. They're not tattoos. These are marks left by greedy hands. If you look closely, you'll notice the lines of fingers. See? Haunting, aren't they? Someone did this to you? Maybe someday I'll tell you more. If I like you. I thought they were really cool, but I don't know if I want to say they're somewhat beautiful. I'm sorry, they're unnerving. I'm gonna say they're beautiful. I think you literally called the curse thing. Maybe, yeah. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to say. Shit, I'm calling it beautiful because I did call them really cool. She disapproves! To the people back in my homeland, they were a sign of heresy. I look at them the same way you do now. What, beautiful? It's hard for me to judge whether you're proud of them or hate them. Sometimes I'm not too sure myself. To be fair, this is me outside of the game saying that it's a really fucking sick design. What do you do for fun? Apparently become a problem. Apparently be the challenge that everyone needs. I tinker with things, and I think with cloud ships. What would it take to build one here? Cloud ships? Dude, is she the one in charge of the Thunder Cloud? I don't know. You could build an entire cloud ship alone? Nay, that's the problem. I was a decent shipwright, good at repairing ships, but I wasn't so good at building them from scratch. I've thought many times about what I'd need to build one here, but even if I had the right tools and engine, I doubt I could do that. And you call yourself a shipwright! I am not saying that! I can help you find the right parts. She approves. We're back in good graces. We're back in neutral territory. I've looked for them, and I tried to find some from traders, but they weren't any good. But it's nice that you propose it. What about your world? That you hate, apparently. My world? It's been a long time since I thought about it. I don't remember many things anymore. However, I certainly remember how it was diversified. The war-tainted subworld and the upworld of hills high above the ground. The between which one could only travel by cloud ships. I doubt you can imagine their horror and beauty. Ships gliding through the sky, cities built on the peaks of the lonely Dagger Mountains, abandoned monasteries where stolen dragons were auctioned off. It storms. Many, many wild storms. Sorry, dragons? I traveled on a cloud ship. There were times when we hadn't set foot on solid ground for months. What times they were. Maybe one day I'll share a few sailor tales with you. Yeah, if she likes me. She didn't say that line, though. I think she likes me already. I'll let you rest. Goodbye. Let's finally talk to the poet. The poet sits in the company of Finch. The robot and the statue gesture to each other. The poet's laugh is slightly distorted yet sincere, almost boyish in its cheerfulness. You don't want to disturb them, but the robot glances in your direction and waves invitingly. I think they're boyfriends. What does everyone else think? I think they love each other. Howdy, men gaming. How glad I am that you joined us. Our level of familiarity requires us to get to know each other better to determine if we like each other. That's why I'm here, I think. I wanted to talk to you. Also, his pinky is broken! I wonder if he fed that to the... Where's the bird?! Tell me about yourself. Where's the bird? What about your skills? My lens provides something similar to X-ray vision and a thermal scanner. These have many applications, from weapon identification, field scanning, to lie detection. But you asked about my skills. Oh, I excel in anthropology. This knowledge was provided to me after I was taken from my planet and introduced to a new software system along with different directives. When I fell here, my disk was damaged, and now my past is a bit blurry. Spaceship landings carry certain risks in typical cases, and a collision landing on an alien planet when you're not buckled up gives you even less chances. I think it was a wrench that hit my head and broke my lenses. Good thing I didn't lose any data of my favorite original characters. Can you imagine? If I forgot about them, it would be as if they never existed. But now I see I'm starting to bore you. Let's move on. I'm curious how the Nixa acts, by the way. Because there's a lot of robotic parts in this world. And just a legit robot. Does the Nixa heal them too? Or does it only heal like body mass, like human flesh and whatever? His title. Are you a poet? I sure am. My official name is a serial number, which is, suffice to say, way less memorable than I desire it to be. Thus, I rebranded myself. I'm the poet, the sole poet of Notoria, and to my knowledge, I am also the only robotic poet within my home solar system. I find this rather dazzling, so do not confuse my title with modesty, oh no. I am much more than just my code, yet to some I am still a simple AI. I'd like to inquire, what is your opinion of me? You act like a real person, you're not a pup, you're just AI? That's so mean! I don't know, you're not planning to rebel against humans, are you? I don't like any of these choices, to be honest. I don't like any of these. I'm amazed. In my world, AI was just getting started. You're far different from the AI I know. Liberated, perhaps? I've heard a couple of times. I take it as a compliment for the one who gave me the software that changed my prime directive. Now I can create my own art, not just admire it from a database stored on my disk. But I won't blame you if you only see me as a simple AI acting on its own algorithms. Likewise, I see you as a cluster of cells. But maybe, in time, we will see more in each other than our original purpose. He's gonna rip me open. He's gonna cut me open and inspect every piece of my body. The world he's from. I do only possess a few memories of it, saved on my disk, but here it is. I come from a livestock farm planet inhabited mostly by cattle and robotic laborers. The only guests on our farm were occasional crewless air forces coming for supplies. The poet's world sounds like a mix of everyone else's so far. Like air forces, that could be like Battis's air fleet, their cloud ships, and then livestock farm is very similar to the shepherd's home planet, right? I didn't even see a human being for the first 80 years of my existence. It was lonely, until all changed. But let's leave this story for another time. Okay. Well, what's on your mind? Could you kindly tell me what's going on in Cradletown? Oh, this is Poet. Could you kindly tell me what's going on in Cradletown? Cradletown itself seemed tired. The Poet squints his eyes. Something in his forearm rustles as he corrects his hat in a haughty manner. Tired. I don't know how I could describe it any other way. It seemed old, even with people everywhere. And there were so many mirrors. Who put them there? I have so many questions about the mirrors. Sheriff. He believed they were meant to protect the town, but until now, I thought most of them would break. I'm glad they at least retain the hat tradition. With me? Oh, well, that's it. I don't want to give you anything. You haven't met the most important member of our crew yet. The Poet extends his hand. The bird! As if on cue, a small bird flies out of his torn abdomen. That was not sitting in his abdomen. I was looking at it. And it sits on his finger. Or unless it was. I don't know. It stirs up the dust that is gathered in its nest. A small pile of random twigs and objects. I'm not going to pretend to be a bird. I don't know how to make bird sounds. Her name is Lassie. She fell along with Finch. So you can say that 2 finches fell that day. Ha, ha, ha. We are raising her together. Oh my god. They're in a committed relationship. Lassie jumps up and looks around, and when she understands that she's been called in vain, she jumps back into her refuge. Thank you for the discourse. Should you need any help, I'll be here. So he fell with the bird. We don't really know much about Finch's world. He was the only one, I think, that didn't really divulge. I mean, outside of Daedra over here, who just doesn't talk. As each of your companions slowly make their way to their tents, Battis keeps a vigilant lookout. You take a moment to sit on a log and gaze at the sunset. You return to your tent. Who are we sharing a tent with? A few minutes after you lie down, the mirror ghost gave you before you left Cradletown buzzes in your pocket. Will you answer? Of course we'll answer! You pull the mirror from your pocket. You stare at your reflection in the mirror. Soon, it blurs to reveal ghosts standing in the Star Hip corridor. Good sunset, Men Gaming. Who do you want to talk to? To you, obviously. Who the hell is Puna? Talk to ghosts? What do you mean, what would I like to know? You called me. I have something for you that you will very clearly be able to get through the mirror. Men Gaming, that's very kind. What is it? Take these glassberries through the mirror. Glassberry, he approves! Glassberries? Where'd you find them? Right, you were at the saloon. Bell gave them to you, didn't he? Last time I tried to buy some from him, he said he didn't have any in stock. Who's laughing now, huh? Well, no one's actually laughing, but at least I'll have something sweet. He does have a sweet tooth. Okay, alright, I knew it! My fellow human! Alright, thank you. Keep this for me until we meet. I will, because obviously I can't give it to him through the mirror. Let's see. Ask about Notoria. Most of Notoria's landscape's pretty much the same. Rugged mountains, vast deserts, but constant downpours in the east have turned the desert into a deadly, deceptive swamp. If you travel far enough north, you'll reach the burning sea. The south, however, is plagued by sandstorms and warped gravity. Warped gravity? Sandstorms? What's it doing? Circling itself? Tornadoing? You're traveling west, so that's the area that'll interest you the most. West is our trading ground. Largest settlements are located there, and many of them have established trade agreements with us. We currently share a trade pact with the Water Kingdom, and we haven't heard from them in quite a while. Water Kingdom? I'm being hit with so many different things. Salivigants often travel there as well, drawn to the various biome patches. Biome patches? Distinct terrain, often full of unique resources that differ from regular Notoria deserts. The rooted mountain range lies farther west. It stretches for miles and forms a border that we rarely cross, as bypassing it would take several weeks. The only way through mountains is the Boogeyman's Pass. Why such a name? Those who cross the pass reported sightings of strange creatures. As stories have spread, the place has gained a bad reputation, especially since many Salivigans have ventured there and disappeared without trace. Descriptions of the monsters are incomplete. Nothing has been documented, hence the name. Beyond the mountains lies more desert. What a surprise. Our people don't risk traveling there, as we have no interest in these parts. I hope you never have to travel through there. Something tells me we're gonna have to travel through there. Can you tell me something about yourself? Tell me about your necklace. I think I saw an odd reflection in that pendant earlier. Is it magical? Nah, it's just a mirror. You'll find them in Cradletown. You liar. You're lying to me. You're lying straight to my face, through this mirror. Do they mean something? Not really. According to one legend, mirrors attract a protective gaze, but in reality, they simply enlarge the space. Then why are they all over town? Also, it's kind of awkward that I'm asking you these questions now that I'm not in town. You know? Ghost delicately picks up his pendant and turns it in his fingers. It only reflects his face. My world? Filled with narrow alleys that wind between towering tenements, all shrouded in fog. So he's a city boy. This fog has inspired our poets and become the subject of many studies. One of our legends tells of a powerful curse breaker who was once rejected by his lover. In his despair, he wished that she would never see the sun again. His curse allegedly came true, and an eternal fog descended upon my homeland, the Silent of Hill. Not even the strongest curse breakers could lift it. As a result, my people only knew of the warmth of the sun through history books. It was a harsh world. Our laws didn't allow for exceptions. They were strict, unforgiving. I used to hate it when I was younger, but now I understand it more. My people could curse anyone. All we needed were the right words and strong will. I now see that the penalties must be strict enough to keep such a society in line. A lot of their stories seem to, intertwine. A little bit. I could see this little curse thing being tied to Battis as well. I mean, I'm sure they all have their own separate worlds, but I just think it's really funny how we could tie them all together. I must return there. Why? It sounds dreadful. That's what it was like, but it was mine, and I left something important there. I plan to return for it. Huh, interesting. About your skills. My skills? Well, I have the ability to find any information I desire. In fact, it's a curse, not a skill. How does it work? What do you actually do? I mustn't tell you. What if the curse passes to you? It could? No, I'm just teasing. Like everyone in my homeland, I was born with the ability to cast curses. However, those of us who were cursed could not pass them on to others. At best, we could try to break the curse. When I fell here, I tried to break my curse with the help of the local magicians, but it didn't work. When I tried to get rid of it myself, I discovered that the power that allowed my people to cast curses was ineffective here. Yet the curse remained. Ironic, isn't it? Why would you try to get rid of a skill like that? It seems useful, at the very least. At the time, I thought it might help me get back home. It's a long story for another time. Okay. Well, goodbye. Who the hell is Puna? I'm gonna call it here now. We've been playing this for about 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours now. I think if you guys want to find out who the hell Puma? I forgot. I already forgot the name. My goldfish ass brain. If you guys want to figure out who the hell Puna is, you'll just have to play the demo yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna go rest. Good night then, so to speak. Yeah, I do think it's funny how you can, as a player, intertwine their stories a little bit. Their worlds probably aren't connected. Maybe they are, though. Maybe they are. Wouldn't that be cool, though? It's almost been 3 hours for this, yeah! The image in the mirror fades away, reflecting your tired... There was a lot to read. To be fair, visual novel, lots to read. You finally fall asleep, likely from exhaustion. Darkness of your dream feels distinct. It's charged with a sense of eager expectation, and you detect a faint sound. Please hurry, Talewarden. Oh my god, goddess? Goddess? What do you think goddess is? I think that she is a bug. That's just what I'm thinking. Thank you for playing. Yay! We did it! Okay, they do have a feedback form available through the game, so thankfully we can fill that out to give whatever feedback, criticism, compliments, critiques, whatever it is through that. So I won't be doing that now because we are streaming, but we'll do that much later. I loved all of the music in the game. I thought it fit really, really well. Fonts, the sound design too for like the little footsteps and everything, really good. Yellowneck right here. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm so sorry. They're the ones who made my PNG tuber. Again, if you're watching the VOD later, I don't know if you're here, devs, but I would love to make this a permanent PNG on my channel, a permanent Fugi model for people to switch me into. I would love that, with your blessing, of course. But if not, if just for this game, dude, I'm so psyched to have you guys make me one. I was so psyched. I was so excited. Thank you again for that. And this is a gorgeous demo. Let me go ahead and return back to the screen, the main menu, so that at least we have some sound effects here. Yeah, this was Talewarden. Again, for anyone who is interested in the game, I do currently have it pinned to the top of the Twitch chat right now. If you're watching over on YouTube, I have it down in the description below. Talewarden, I felt the gameplay, because it was made through the Ren'Py engine, like, it plays very much as your typical visual novel. I did really love the characters, though. I did really love the character design. I did think that the dialogue was a little bit wordy at times, especially for Ghost, the city boy sheriff. Sometimes he would just ramble. He would just ramble, or he would, like, I don't know, describe things in like, just, I don't know, in wordy ways. I don't know how else to describe it. Everyone else felt like they had their own little character to them. But then maybe it was just how I voiced it. This girl, Daedra, she was funny as hell. I want to know more about her. Who the hell was in charge of the sentient thundercloud? Who was it? Was it Daedra or was it Battis? Because I could see it working for both. What if Battis is just flying the cloud? She said it was a cloud ship, right? She said it was a cloud ship. So maybe sentient cloud was her, and then like everyone else also just helps with the shipping. But she also said that she had no more cloud ship. So I don't know. Did they crash? Did I break it? How did we end up here? How did we end up here? It did leave me with a lot of questions, a lot of good questions, because I really want to know more about the mirrors and their significance, because Ghost is obviously still hiding things from us. I want to specifically know more about Battis. She rose up in the ranks because I think her design, those hands, are so fucking cool, man. Sorry, Finch. You were my man, you were my homie for a little bit, but then I found out that you're in a committed relationship with Poet, and I can't take you away from that man. We love man on man, especially during Pride. So my gears have shifted to Battis, and I want to know more about her. And obviously we're now joining the riders here for a little expedition. It seems like I'm confused about them too. Like, they're obviously in cahoots with Ghost. Ghost probably shot one of them, because we were told that little piece of gossip. Ghost shot one of them. And apparently the town doesn't know that they're still in cahoots with Ghost, because we did see wanted posters of them. But we're doing something for Ghost. We're going to like a trading post with them. So like, what are we stealing from the trading post for Ghost for the town? That'd be crazy. That'd be lunacy. That's heretical. I do feel like Ghost did inflict some kind of curse. I wonder if his curse has to do with the cave with Candletown and how just sad everyone is. We didn't actually meet the founder of Candletown. I don't know if he's still alive, but there has to be someone above Ghost. Like, authority-wise, there has to be someone above Ghost. There has to be a mayor, right? It can't just be Ghost in authority, because he was kind of voted into power. I wonder if we're going to come across the people who tried to run against Ghost, too, to be sheriff. Because I would like to see a little more discourse in the town. It was a fairly small town, but I would love to see if we can cause some chaos, some mischief in there before we're kind of kicked out into the open world. But I'm curious about what other towns, what other locations we come across. Still curious about the cloud. Really want to know about that. And I'm really curious if that's how Ghost plans to take everyone home. Because they do have a plan to go home. That's why that's what they promised everyone at Candletown, was that he would find a way to take everybody home. I don't know if that's a lie, necessarily, because we know that he wants to go home. Do we think that Ghost would double-cross us and, like, go home on his own? Or would he take, everybody? Would he take us? I don't know, there's so many questions. But yes, again, make sure to try out the demo yourself, especially if you want to find out more about that character, Puna. Something tells me that they're either the nurse or that little scurrying creature that was behind the door. There's a couple different people that it could be. Yeah, find out more about Puna by playing the game yourself. This does seem to be it does seem to be about a 2 to 3 hour, maybe 4 hours. I don't know how much more there was experience. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun, and I appreciate the opportunity to cover it and to get this PNG because it's sick as fuck. I'm glad that we were able to immerse ourselves in this way. Let's go ahead and move on to our next demo. As a reminder, if you do check out the demo, make sure to wishlist it if you're super interested in it. Again, this game is coming out sometime next year. So there is a lot of updates that could potentially happen. One of the things I did run into, by the way, and I'm just gonna verbalize this now because I don't want to forget, is that I don't have my cursor visible on my screen. I do have it on stream and on OBS, and that's legitimately the only way I could play it. I did try opening this game outside of stream. I tried it like last night just to make sure that everything was running okay. And I also did not have my cursor available. And I don't know if that's because of the exclusive full screen is doing something weird, but I can't change that. Oh no, I can. I could change it to window, and I did do that earlier. And that's how I crashed the game, was because I pressed the hotkey to window it. Anyway, I still didn't have my cursor there, so I don't know what's preventing that from being seen. But that's really the only issue. That, and then there were a couple of grammar mistakes in the story, and then Ghost just rambling on. And it wasn't just exclusive to Ghost. A couple of the other characters had some sentences that I feel like could have sounded more casual if some of the words were cut out, or if they were worded differently, like the merchant and like the bartender. Some of the sentences could be worded differently to make it sound more casual, more real, I guess. But yeah, if you like the game, make sure to wishlist it, because this does let you know when there is an official release date. There is an official release date, release month and year at least. But you'll get notified of that and updates to the demo, and it lets the devs know that there's interest in the game. So again, let's go ahead and switch over to the next one. That was Talewarden. Okay, and now that that's over too, we can now switch back to my other body. I'm humongous! Holy crap! Okay. That one was only like super small because it was a Fuki tuber. I was like around this tall, right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, next game for today is gonna be a visual novel called Toxic Yuri. I know alphabets. Toxic Yuri. Okay. Let's start this. Maybe smaller? No. I was very clearly this big. Oh god, that's loud! Okay, this might be super loud for you guys. Hold on. Let me preemptively turn things down. Let's make sure you guys can see what's on the